Hi everyone, my name is May. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to provide an overview of the Chanel Rectangular Mini Flap. I will start with what does the bag look like, the dimension of the bag, some of the pros and cons, and my final thoughts whether it is worth it or not. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this is my Chanel Rectangular Mini Flap. It is in caviar leather with silver hardware, the chevron pattern. And so this is what the bag looks like. Here's the front, the side, the back, and the bottom. And to open the bag, you simply just turn the lock and then go up like this. And then inside you have a slit pocket, and then the zipper pocket, and that's it. There's nothing else. It's just wide open there. Go here. And then in terms of the dimension of the bag, the length of the bag from here to here is about 8 inches. The width is about 3 inches. And the height is about 5 inches. In terms of the chain drop, so if I go from the top of the chain, holding up like this, and then go all the way down, that's about 22 inches long. So that's the dimension of the bag. In terms of the pros and cons, I do have quite a long list of pros and have some cons. Let's go ahead and get started. In terms of pros, I will have to say is the versatility of the bag. I found that I can wear the bags in many different ways. So first is a crossbody. Because the length of the chain is about 22 inches and I'm about 5'4" average height, so it fits me really well crossbody. If in occasions where I don't want to wear it as a crossbody, but as a shoulder bag, then what I will do is I will pull this in a little bit, show you, and then like this, and then what I will do is I can either use a hair tie or maybe just like a simple ribbon and make a knot, and then from there it's already shortened by a couple inches, and I can easily wear that as a shoulder bag. And if during the day that I feel like, oh, I don't want to wear a shoulder bag but I want to change to a crossbody, I can easily just untie it, and then I will get my length back. And the last way that I will sometimes wear it is if I have a date night with my husband, or I go out with my girlfriends, I want to wear it as a clutch, not crutch, as a clutch. I'll just pull in all the chain and then tuck it in, and then and close it up and just wear it like this. It's really a nice clutch, and I will leave this on, and I feel like it's just a nice decoration for the bag. So those are the 3 different ways that I usually wear this bag. The other thing I have to say is the occasion. I feel like this bag can be dressed up and can be dressed down. I usually take my laptop with me, so I already have a big tote bag with my laptop and papers and files with me. And so what I will do is I tend to bring small bag when I go to work, and so this works really well that I can use it from Monday to Friday and not something just limited to the weekend. And then on the weekend I can also wear this as well, because I can wear this bag as a crossbody. I do, and I have 2 kids, so whenever we go outside I feel like my hands are always full because I need to go after them or carry things for them, and therefore the crossbody function comes in very handy. And I usually have a separate bag to put in all my kids stuff, so I personally don't really need to bring a whole lot of things with me, so this works really well in terms of just putting all my essentials in there. And finally, like I said before, what I do, when I to go out with my husband for a date night or with my girlfriends, and I just want something small to bring with me, this works perfectly. So this is another use. So because of all the different functions and occasions that I can wear this with. I found that this bag to be extremely versatile. Yeah, the next pro for me is the ease of use. So this bag, you know, because the opening is so easy, it's just turn the lock and then open it. There's no fuss, there's no double flap, so you can easily get things in and out. And I do have a flap, a small boy bag. While essentially it's kind of the same as the flap, but because the boy bag, the flap is all the way at the bottom. So when you open it, sometimes I feel like I'm like really opening the bag. So I'm getting sometimes I get a little nervous when I use that, you know, that small boy bag. But this one I feel like it's just a good, you know, good opening. I don't feel like I'm, you know, stretching the leather too much, and I feel like I just, you know, when I open it, I see everything I need, and I'm not also paying Tetris, you know, in this bag. So I feel like this is just provide a lot of great ease of use for me. And finally, to me is, I feel like from an outfit's perspective, because of the size of the bag, I can really, you know, go for the color that I want. I'm usually not a color person in terms of how I dress. Black, white, navy, gray are, you know, really majority of the color in my wardrobe. So sometimes the only ways I feel comfortable bringing color is through like maybe a small accessory like a handbag, and Chanel comes up with like great awesome spring summer color every year. So every time, like when it's come to the spring summer color collection, I feel like I'm just drooling because I feel like I always wanted to get more color, you know, to improve my wardrobe. Lastly is the resale value. This mini flap has great resale value. If something is a good condition or very good condition or excellent condition, they all selling go, you know, a little bit below retail to at retail or even above retail, depends on, you know, the color, hardware combination of the bag and the condition of the bag. And so I feel like, you know, this definitely holds its value very well. Now going to the cons. This is a very popular item, and therefore, you know, the availability of going to the boutique and just pick up one any day you want is very scarce. Meaning that, like, if you go to a boutique, usually there's not one on the floor because it's usually sold before it's even get on the floor. I know that my boutique, usually they have about 20 to 30 people on the wait list. And the next thing is the size. For my personal use, this is a good size for me most of the days. That while it is still roomy for the size of the bag, it is still a small bag. Last one is the price, and currently it is retail for $3,500 before tax. While it is less expensive than the medium flap, it is still expensive. To wrap up this video, I will give my final thoughts whether I think this bag is worth it or not. To me personally, I think it's worth it. And it is mainly because that I found that I use this bag so much in all the different scenarios I told you about. For me, while it's expensive, the cost per wear definitely justify it. You know, I can see myself wear it, you know, from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And I do have 2 girls, so if one day I'm tired of wearing of these, I'm sure one of them will love to wear this, and I would love to pass it on to one of them. So that's all I have for you guys today, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like my channel and would like to see any new videos that I put up, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, and I would really appreciate it. And again, thank you. Hope you all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.